want to say Shalom. We want to give all praise unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Barak to Yahweh, Barak to Yahushai. And this is GMSmissouri's drive. We're just on the way to camp right now, so we figure we just go into some subjects. But the main subject we're going into right now, we want to say double honors to our apostle elders, which are the apostle elders at Great Millstone that have been set up through faith to help see the elect that the Lord is bringing in. I mean, you already seeing the things that's going on, man. What I see today, I seen a report where Russia's planning on putting laser beams on their new airplanes. So things are moving quickly, man.
Yep, it's heating up.
Esau's pulling his stuff out right in front of your face. Why y'all paying attention to Trump and his bullshit?
Right.
His scandal. This guy, like the apostles and elders told us, man, this guy's been the most controversial president ever, man.
Yep.
I seen he was talking. He called a reporter. He said something. He was talking about the bitch bad on Tumblr. When have you seen a president do some shit like that?
Right.
If you're a leader of a free world, you ain't supposed to demote yourself down to talking shit on Facebook.
Right.
Or on Twitter, man.
Right.
Okay. So that's showing you that no more wisdom is in teaming.
Yeah.
Okay. But the main thing what I wanted to speak about today was, look, man, we're in this flesh, we're in this weak bodies. These shits are breaking down, man. The spirit is what's really strengthening now, man. That's why we got to pray for more spirit, pray for more, what is it called, resiliency in the spirit. Because look, everything is attacking us, man. Just like a brother said, when you wake up and it's a cool, calm, sunny day, you be like, oh yeah, sunny day, but it's still shit. No, it's still a thunderstorm once you're in this truth, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because we always constantly fighting ourselves. And you see all these shits we hitting? Give me James 1 and 12. Because we're fighting in this thing, man. That's why we got to change. Once you understand that you got to change your body too. You can't just come, Yahweh can't just come and take us. This flesh can't go.
Right.
It's weak, man. These are our chains right here. This is the darkness that we've been put in under this flesh. That's why it says what? The spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak.
Mm-hmm. This is James chapter 1, verse 12.
Mm-hmm.
It say, blessed is the man that endureth temptation.
See, endureth. We got to endure this stuff, man. Even though, we go off on tantrums and stuff, but we still enduring. What's our main enduring is enduring this world. And then turn around what's going to be the ultimate enduring of Jacob's trouble.
Yep.
When you can endure the time of no food, what is it? Modern day luxuries. Okay? Those are going to be the time where, because the nigga woman, she's going to crumble. When she can't put a hot comb to her head.
Right.
Or niggas can't roll up. You know what I'm saying? That's going to be a hard time for them.
Yeah.
But then, we gotta deal with what the everyday stuff that we go through, man. Keep going.
It say, blessed is the man that endureth temptation, for when he is tried, he shall receive the crown of life, which Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai has promised to them that love him.
Yeah, and how we loving Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai is his laws, statutes, and commandments, man. Going after the things that he set up for us to go into, man. Okay, because that's the love that we've been given, man. Because it says that whereas there's no law, there's no sin. Okay, so that's what we're going against. That's how we're loving the Lord, by coming back to him with wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, man. Yeah, go ahead.
This is Job chapter 5, verse 17. It say, behold, happy is the man whom Yahweh correcteth. Therefore, despise not thou the chastening of the Almighty.
So don't be mad when we get turned into a lower state.
Right.
Because that's what we've been set up, man. That's why I was saying that earlier. He that he loveth, he chastised.
Yeah.
We got to go through these thorns in the flesh. There's different things we got to go through. That's for what? The love. Because if he didn't love us, he would have left us out here in the world to be whatever madness we wanted to be. Right. Whatever our heart's desire, which is wicked, would go after, man. That's the main thing. Once you see this flesh and you're in this plane in this flesh wants to do everything that's adequate to this plane, which is the spirit, the physical plane that we're on, man. Okay, because the spirit wants to go after spiritual things, but the flesh wants to yearn after fleshly things. That's why it says that weapons of our warfare are not carnal. It's not carnal because the body wants to get carnal, man. The body don't know anything else. It just knows what? Carnality.
Yeah.
Go ahead, read that again, huh?
Job.
Yep.
Okay. Job 5:17. Behold, happy is the man whom Yahweh correcteth.
Mm-hmm.
Therefore, despise not thou the chastening of the Almighty.
Go ahead if you got anything to say, huh?
All right, man. So, then we are being chastised because we need to be punished and corrected for what we did, man. Right, man? Because all of this is happening because we did it to ourselves, man. Because we wanted to be like the heathen, instead of being Yasha Allah. Right, man? We wanted to be like everybody else, just like we told Samuel. We want a king like everybody else. So we are a hard-headed people. So this has to happen, man.
What is that? Give me what is that? Ecclesiasticus.
All right, man. So all of this is happening because of us, man.
I knew they would not listen. It's a stiff neck.
Yeah.
Sirach, what is that? Sirach 3.
Let me see real quick. Now look it up in my phone.
Yeah. But now, like the brother just said, this happening to us. Just because of the Lord, what? He chastising who? Is his children. He'll fuck these heathens up. Just they can do it one time, or they can do it 10 times.
Yeah.
He'll fuck them up regardless. But us, we're bound under that what? A loving contract, because we're coming to the Lord of what? By Him being our Father and we being His children. These heathens aren't in that. They just get fucked up off the law. Period. That's it. If they don't follow it, they get fucked up. And it's so cold that the Lord didn't even give them the list what not to do. You see that? So they just out here getting fucked up and don't even know what they're getting fucked up for.
Right.
But we were given the list of don't do this, don't do this, don't do this. Right? Go ahead,
okay. This is This is Sirach 16 and 11. 16. It say, and if there be one stiff-necked among the people, it is marvel if he escape unpunished for mercy and wrath or with him.
See?
Yeah.
That wasn't what I want, but that's a cold precept.
Yeah.
So if it's stiff neck among who? Israel.
Yeah.
Let them what? Because it's gonna be a hard thing with them, man. You know? That's not what, but it's no. Still read that again.
All right. It say, for mercy and wrath or with him.
Mm-hmm.
He is mighty to forgive and to pour out displeasure.
So that's it's perfect balance. It's perfect balance with Yahweh Shah. It's perfect balance because what? Through him, he pouring out mercies with us. What? Because we should be all just be destroyed because what? We're an adulterous generation.
Yeah.
And what is the sin? What is the payment for an adultery? It's death.
Mm-hmm.
But then now he's merciful by pouring it out, giving us the law, statutes, commandments, giving us the truth, by giving us who we are, breaking it down to us. That's mercy, man.
Mm-hmm.
That's him waking us up out of what? In a place that we were darkened, man.
Right.
Go ahead.
This is found it though. The book of Baruch, chapter 2, verse 30. It says, well, 29.
Yeah, start up a little bit.
If ye will not hear my voice, surely this very great multitude shall be turned into a small number among the nations.
And that's what happened to us. We were broken down as a people. We're vast number in the world, but we're it's like pockets of Israelites.
Mm-hmm.
It's pockets of Israelites. You got little of us here, little of us there, little of us looking like they're in other nations. Mm-hmm. You know, they phased out they might have phased out all the Jakes looking in that society, but then you got our pockets of our seed that's chilling there, man. Mm-hmm. Okay, go ahead.
They say, where I will scatter them, for I knew that they would not hear me.
Yep.
Because it is a stiff-necked people. but in the land of their captivities they shall remember themselves.
And that's what you're seeing happening right now. With all the camps, all the men that's raising up, that's what the Lord is having happen, man. That's why that script said, I will pour water upon the dry ground. All right? That's what you see happening right now. That water is truth. And it's flourishing on men. It's going upon men. Because it's allowing men to do what? To remember what they once was. Which was what? Israelites. The Yasharallah. The Hebrew Israelites. Not no black. Hebrew Israelites, okay?
Right.
Go ahead.
This is Deuteronomy 30:1.
Mm-hmm.
It says, and it shall come to pass, when all these things are come upon thee, the blessing and the curse, which I have set before thee, that thou shalt call them to mind.
Yep.
Among all the nations, whither Yahweh thy power has driven thee.
That's where you see us coming. We're coming back to ourselves and dwelling in part. That's why it says in Isaiah 1, it says the ox knoweth his owner and the ass the master's crib.
Mm-hmm.
But Israel does not know. So now what are we in the time of? We're in the time of knowing.
Yeah.
That's why it says it shall be said unto you, you are the children of Yasharallah. Where it wasn't said unto us.
Right.
That's what we coming to now, man. But then you got what? You got niggas like Vocab, these other guys that are coming up to this truth and trying to what? Negate it. They're trying to add unto it or take away from it.
Right.
And that's a damnation unto them.
Mm-hmm.
They don't even realize it, man. Because everything in the scripture has to be in the scriptures. What you're pushing has to be in the scriptures. That's why it's easy. We have a guideline with anything. Just like now, we driving on the road, what do you have? You have a middle line, and you have two side lines to show what? The direction you're supposed to go, right?
Yeah.
If you get off this shit, what you gonna have? Rough fucking grass, shit you cannot drive on because it's not meant for you to drive on it, right?
Right.
So now the road, the Bible is our blacktop.
Yep.
And the lines are our precepts. And we're supposed to go ahead.
Like architects, they make the blueprint, all right, and they give the builders the blueprint, all right, and the builders, they have to go by their blueprint.
Yeah.
They cannot go off the blueprint and do whatever they want, man. That's why that's why Isaiah 8:20 say, to the law, to the testimony, if they speak not according to this word,
There's no light in it.
because there is no light in them. Yeah. So you have to go by what the scriptures say, all right? If it makes you uncomfortable, so be it. So be it, man. All right, man, because the scriptures have death, pain in it, and wickedness in it, man. So just because you have a problem with it, don't make it wrong. All right, man, because your thoughts and the thoughts of Yahweh Shah are different, man.
That's why you got dudes that's tripping off this little girl thing, man. Actually, ain't no little girl, that's woman thing, man.
They still,
it's a woman thing. Yeah. You're not dealing with a girl. In this society calls that a girl. In the ancient world, that was a woman. It was a young maid. It was a young woman.
Yeah.
Just like now, when you get a woman and she hits 18, oh, she's a young woman. Or 21, how are you gonna say that you can fucking go to war and you can die at the age of 18, but then you can't go and buy a drink
right
at the age of 21, but you can go and kill a motherfucker.
Right.
You can go and take somebody's life, but you can't take a shot.
Right.
So you see this society's way of thinking is not adequate to compare it to the ancient world, man.
Right, because in the Greek and Roman ancient world, man, guess what, man? The young women, they were getting married and having sex at 13 years old, man.
In the ancient Roman world, you could pop boys, man. Young ass boys coming from war, man. That's what this fucking, they don't, I mean, even in the ancient world, that fucked up shit.